Joining us, just like Will Selva said, are two very special guests. He is entering his 5th season in the NFL, his first in the Big Apple, and he has 20 career sacks. She is a few weeks away from representing the United States of America in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. They are a true power couple. Please welcome Jets defensive end Carl Lawson and Olympic discus athlete.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Hey.
USA! USA!
USA!
All right. That's right. That's right. Representing. Okay, Carl, we'll start with you. Now, last time you joined the show, you were a newly signed New York Jet. Now you've had a chance to wear your jersey multiple times for photo shoots and practices. You posted a picture with the caption, "The Ogre." Is this a nickname you're hoping that will stick? Is it a persona that you're going to embody on Sundays? Tell us what's going on.
I mean, I was just playing around with a little caption, but if it sticks, it sticks. You know, I don't want to push anything on the fans, but if, you know, my play represents the ogre-like mentality, a dog that goes out there, then, you know, it's going to stick.
Okay.
Carl, you certainly aren't afraid of playing in front of the tough New York crowd. In fact, you've called upon Jets fans to help you out. Tell us how you hope Jets fans can assist your defense by getting loud this season.
We didn't have fans last year, and so that took away from the silent count. You know, offenses, when they go on road games and the crowd is too loud, they use the silent count. That's to a defensive lineman's advantage. So we need every Jet fan in the stadium to be as loud as they possibly can when the opposing offense is on the field, so it can help us get off the ball. Because if we got that little bit of anticipation, that snap jump, we can get to the quarterback faster. So please come to the game and scream as loud as you can.
Mm-hmm.
We love it. Good advice from you. Rachel, we would love to congratulate you on becoming an Olympic athlete. You're representing Team USA in discus. So tell us about the Olympic trials. Tell us about what that moment was like for you when you realized that you would be going to Tokyo.
Yes, it was absolutely fantastic. The trials was a very new experience for me. It was my first one, and it was a battle. And when I finally threw my throw on the 5th row to make it into that 3rd spot to make the team, it was just pure relief. I dropped to my knees, and my childhood dream came true. It was the most amazing moment I've had in my life.
It's incredible. You know, as spectators of the Olympics, we've seen over the years, the trials, sometimes the nerves creep in, and some of the favorites, some of the legendary performers really come up short. So it's awesome that you executed, and we want to track this power couple, as we called you. Carl, what is your plan for the Olympics? Do you get to travel, or would you be home glued to the TV cheering like the rest of us?
I'll be home glued to the TV because a lot of the things that are going on in Tokyo, there's a lot of restrictions. But I planned to go a long time ago, but they're not allowing fans. So, I mean, but I'll be sitting there watching, cheering, screaming in my room, so.
Now, listen, Rachel, we went scrolling through your Instagram and we saw some of your workout videos, and it's incredible how much strength it takes to throw the discus. What would surprise people to hear about the workouts that go into becoming an Olympic discus athlete?
Yeah, I think that it takes a lot to be an Olympic discus athlete for sure. Not only strength, but just athletic ability. There's a lot more that goes to it than just being, big, strong thrower, which is more or less the stereotype. Discus is very much more of a dance. So it's important to not only be strong, but be athletic. And, the next goal is to get even stronger. There's so much more room to grow, and I just want to keep building off of this. And yeah, it's definitely strength based. We say like from the legs up, so it's very important to have that strength base, but it's also very important to be flexible and have a lot of specific strengths. And there's a lot of workouts I'll do in the gym. People might kind of look at me, might not quite match up what they're doing, but it's very for discus. It's everything needs to transfer into the discus throw.
Rachel, I wish you could see our faces here at the table watching those videos.
Yeah, so impressive.
And can anyone do this at this table? No, yeah, me neither. Carl, you must be so proud. I want to ask you a little bit about the Jet schedule. I'm sure you've been studying it, circling the games that matter, the ones that you're most looking forward to. Tell me which quarterback on that schedule you're most excited about getting your paws on.
I'm excited to get all of them, but it's probably like a transfer over to AFC North. You got, your really big quarterback who shakes off tackles. That's the same as Big Ben. Tua would probably be like a Baker. And then Cam would be like Lamar. So, I mean, the one I didn't get a lot when I was in the AFC North was probably Ben. So probably be Josh Allen because he looks like he shakes off a lot of tackles. And, you got to wrap up when you get there. So I'll be looking forward to getting to him.
You want the smoke.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to see what that Ogre is made of. Josh Allen is a big dude. Let's do some rapid-fire questions for you guys. We want to learn more about you and what goes on between you. Rachel, of the two of you, who gets more nervous watching the other one perform, you or Carl?
Oh, good question.
I originally thought it was me, but after seeing how he handles an Olympic trials, I actually think it's him. I don't think he's used to being a spectator, so him being at the Olympic trials was kind of his first experience at a big competition for someone else, and I don't quite know if he handled it as well as he thought he would.
Carl, how was it?
I don't know. My mom had to break up almost fight, but it was good. I mean, I had to sit there and people were talking trash about her. I was like, hey, what's this? I wasn't used to that. But
hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, but it was nerve wracking, man. But I mean, I knew she would come home with a W, so it is what it is.
All right, and lastly, we have to end with football. Between the two of you, Carl, who is the bigger Auburn football fan?
Me. Yeah, I bleed orange and blue. So I mean, she won't even deny that.
What can I say?
Well, listen, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
No doubt. We appreciate you guys joining us. Carl, good luck this season. And Rachel, represent and do your thing. We will be cheering for you here in the States. Bring home the gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.